the 1940s, Mrs. Dizon, her mother, Paz Banyas, opened up a shop in Manila. The place was in Bambang. And she was 12 years old at the time that she helped out at the shop. And so she had a rapport with clients even at such a young age. She would design for clients. She would actually handle the clients of her mom even when she was 12 until she went to college.
There's too many stories to tell about how my mom worked and her relationship with her clients.
And then in 1978, she opted to open her own store. And that's how Jewellery Dizon started as a company on its own.
She's always had a strong balance, trying to balance family life and work life.
We take pride in the 4, maybe 50 years experience, plus years that we have. We're third generation jewelers, so we take pride in that.
They were the first jewelry shop I ever walked into when I was a very new bride here in Manila. It was just love at first sight. I fell in love with the designs. It was a relationship that was nurtured also because I eventually became friends with the owners, and they've just never failed me.
You know, when sometimes you say it makes your heart skip a beat when you see somebody special, this time it's the other way around. It's what makes your heart feel full. Kasi parang ang pakiramdam mo, it's not only making you feel rich, it's just making you feel beautiful.
When you buy jewelry, it's normally to celebrate something beautiful in your life. Even from afar, siguro when people don't see yet the jewelry that you're wearing, already they're attracted to you, or they look at you because you feel good. You feel good, and I think that's the magic of jewelry. Really, it's not just how it looks, but it's also how it makes you feel.
It's something that I really feel. It feels comfortable. It feels a part of me, and I just feel special wearing it.
Our number one priority is of customer satisfaction. That's why we work so closely with our customers. We always want to get their idea, their feeling. So when we make them a piece of jewelry, we want it to be something that they really want, that they really will take pleasure in looking at, take pleasure in wearing, and be proud of, and even to pass on to their children later on.
My mom collects jewelry as well, so I think that was passed on to me, and that's something I want to pass on to my daughters. I have 2 daughters.
I know I'll get my money's worth. It's value for money, for one, and it's art pieces. I've always learned from them that jewelry is not what defines a person. It enhances the personality, brings it out.
Proud naman ako sa trabaho dahil sabihin magaganda naman ang naging nakakalabasan ng trabaho. Kahit medyo mahirap, napagtsatsagaan na.
Nais ko po na pagka nakita nila, mapapasabi nila na ito ay napakaganda. Yun po ang nais ko.
I love the elegant simplicity, the sophistication, and the detail that Dizon's jewellery presents.
As it is with most other pieces that I wear from Jewellery Dizon, people want to buy it off my body.
Just the whole process of going through getting the ring made, and the care, the level of detail, and it just feels very comfortable.
It's not about looking for a special occasion for your jewelry. You wear it, and somehow the day becomes special because you're wearing that.
Once a design has been chosen, the designer shows it to production and sees if it's feasible to make the design. Then, once approved, we give the go signal to the designer, which relays to the client that the design is a go with an estimate. After that, the designer specifies the quality of gold, the color of the gold, the size of the diamond that she's going to use, what materials we're going to incorporate. Then, once the client gives a go signal, it goes over to production.
I work very closely with them in every stage of production if possible.
And down to the time that you make the purchase, it comes in a nice box, and all these little things that other people might say should not matter anymore, it really does matter. They pay attention to details, and it's never just tossed in the paper bag. I even have jewelry that they've designed, and it has my initials on it.
Quality is maintained by every step of the process. It's proper communication between the stone setters, the goldsmith, and the polishers. They know that each and every process, they have to clean the piece. So the piece should be beautiful from the top to bottom.
Ako po ay isang stone setter sa naglalagay po ng mga diamond, mga iba't ibang klaseng bato sa yaring alahas po.
Hindi mo masasabi ang isang jewelry na hindi dadaan sa polisher. Hindi mo siya masasabing isang tapos na alahas na hindi dadaan sa mga polisher.
Ang goldsmith, siya po yung bumubuo ng mga binibigay po sa aming mga design, kung paano namin pinag-aaralan namin kung paano bubuuin.
I think the final piece, well, beginning from when it was conceptualized in our minds, to the sketching, to the stone setting, to the goldsmith, to the polishing, to the selling, is basically you can see how much love went into that piece, because from when it was started, it had already so much effort and passion for it to become a reality.
Pagka wala ko sa puso yung trabaho, hindi rin maayos, hindi rin masusunod yung gusto ng papagawa.
I'm really a fan of their work, and I'm amazed at the thought or the truth that in one family there are so many of them who are one just as good as the other.
They know their wares very well, and it really comes from a passion that they have.
Clients, they're very important to us. We rank them as really our top priority.
It's gone beyond just being a business transaction. That's what I like about it. I feel very comfortable.
Kailangan nandun ang proseso ng makinis, makintab, at maganda.
We want them to be very satisfied with their piece. We want them involved in terms of the design, because bottom line, they're gonna wear the piece, so they should be happy.
They never cease to surprise, and that shows just how deep their bench is really in terms of, I think, creativity. There's more than just one mind thinking, and maybe they grew up with that kind of design sensibility. Na they're even when it's not required of them, they just want to continue to push themselves, and in the end, it's the customer, it's the client that really benefits.
I think if I'm not married to my husband, I'm married to the jewellery shop.
We have close relationships with many of our clients. We are friends out of the business. We go out with them. We have long-lasting friendships. They seek our advice. I seek their advice, especially for those who are more mature. We don't just have this business relationship.
Well, I feel that just keeping it over the weekdays, having our stores open on weekdays and closing on the weekends, closing for a couple weeks for Christmas break and Easter, it not only regenerated our sense of family, but it also helped our staff and employees have their time as well
They treat me very well. I think I would like to say I'm part of their family.
You know, it's something that's not exclusive to me. I hear it from other friends of mine who are also fans of Dizon. You're just treated like family.
I treat my clients like they're all my friends, because when you're friends with someone, the core foundation of that friendship is trust.
I think our next piece will be from Dizon in the Philippines, and it's something that, you know, the relationship will continue. It's not just something that's just ending after this purchase.
Basically, my mom told us that the most important part of this business is the name integrity and keeping the family name intact. I feel that was the biggest learning experience that we had, and she showed it not only through her thoughts, her words, but also her actions.
We want to kind of attach it to integrity. So we really value our name.
My mother-in-law, when she started it, that is the only thing she would ever ingrain in our heads, was that you have to keep the integrity of our name, because when all else is gone, that's all you have.
Every woman is like a princess. And I think we never outgrow as women, we never outgrow our love for beautiful things. And they just feed that. Yeah, they're very good at feeding that passion in every woman.
Perfection for me is when you see a client proud to wear our pieces.
Ako si Edgardo Dilag po. Ako isang goldsmith po.
Ako po si Pelidalio Dacoco, nagtatrabaho po ako sa Jewellery Dizon.
Ako po si Jun Matignas. Nagtatrabaho po ako dito sa Jewellery Dizon ng 15 taon.
Ako ay si Jimmy Pagiligan. Proud na proud po.
That's what it is.